everyone. Welcome to Planning with Ida. If you are new here, my name is Ida, and on this channel, I share my love for planning, stationery, organization, and creating a life with intention. If you are already a subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy you are here. Today, I'm excited to share my July setup in my Planner Perfect quarterly planner. For me, July is all about learning and growth, and I have quite a few exciting things planned. So let's jump right in. As many of you know, I've been using the quarterly planner this year and I'm absolutely loving it. My Q3 planner arrived a few weeks ago and I'll share a short unboxing when it came in. Several of you asked about the clear cover that I'm using. It's simply an A5 plastic cover from Amazon. It's actually made for other A5 planner, but it fits this planner perfectly. I leave the link below in case you are interested. This month, I'm decorating with the July Cocoa Daisy collection. I absolutely love their artwork. It's bright, cheerful, and always inspires me to sit down and spend time planning. They never disappoint. One little planning tip I like to share is how I use sticky notes. Instead of writing appointments directly into my planner, when there is a chance they might change, I write them on a small sticky note first. Then, if something moves, I simply move the sticky note instead of rewriting everything. Once appointment is confirmed, I write it permanently into my planner. That's why you see some sticky notes in this page. My monthly calendars is reserved for appointments, birthday, travel, and important events. I like keeping it fairly simple so I can see the entire month at a glance. Many of you know that I keep a separate health and wellness planner. That's where I track my workouts, wellness routine, and fitness progress. This particular planner is really my everyday life planner, family, home management, appointments, and everything else. One of my favorite part of the quarterly planner is the goals sections. Every month, I divide my goals into 4 categories: learning and growth, housekeeping and home, fun and recreation, and shopping. Sometimes I'll add a 5th category if I'm traveling. But since I'm staying home this month, these 4 works perfectly fine. This system has worked so well for me because it helped me create a balanced life instead of putting all my attention into just one area. My biggest focus this month is definitely learning and growth. I'm so excited because I finally enrolled in the MIT Artificial Intelligence course that I wanted to take for a long time. It was definitely an investment in myself, and I spent quite a while deciding whenever I should enroll or not. I reached out to the school, and thankfully, they offered me 20% discount, which made the decision a little easier. Because of this course, I'm decided to simplify a few other areas of my life so I can give it the time and attention that it deserves. I'm also continuing my Spanish lessons every day, even if it's only 5 or 10 minutes. Consistency is what really matters. For reading, I recently finished Green Lights. I listened to the Audible and Matthew McConaughey narrates it itself, and he does an incredible job. It almost feels like he's sitting across from you telling you his life story. It's really well done, and I really enjoyed it. My next Audible is The Psychology of Money, and I'm enjoying that as well. It's already making me think differently about some of my own financial habits. I like rotating between fiction and nonfiction because I think both teach me something very different, and there are very different type of books. And I enjoy having that balance between fiction and nonfiction. Another daily priority for me is my spirituality reading. It helps me stay grounded, reminds me to slow down, reflect, and simply be thankful. And that's a very important part of my life. Moving to housekeeping, I'm happy to say many of our larger home projects are finally complete. The new window treatment completely changed the room, and I absolutely love how they turned out. Our next large project will be probably painting the kitchen and entryway and maybe replacing the fence around the deck. Since my cleaning team now comes every other week instead of every week, I'm also focusing on keeping the house organized between the visits. Let's move on to fun and recreation. We celebrated already the 4th of July. I spent time with family and I enjoyed a movie with my niece. I also have my monthly facial schedule this month and I'm treating myself to a foot massage after staying consistent with my workout. Now, let's talk about shopping. I have become much more intentional with my purchases this year. Instead of buying something immediately because I like it, I usually go home, think about it for a few days. And only if I still feel it's something I truly use, enjoy, and need, then I'll go back and purchase it. For July, I'm only considering one or two pairs of neutral color yoga pants because there's something that I wear all the time. Now, let's look at my July bucket list. I always customize my bucket list to fit my own lifestyle. The printable comes from Bellissima Casa shop on it, and I absolutely love it. I don't try to complete every single one of the items in the bucket list. Instead, I choose the ones that really fit my lifestyle. This month, I like to visit a farmer's market, buy fresh flowers for the house, enjoy more fresh berries. It's a berry season, guys. So definitely take advantage of that. Drink iced coffee a few times, spend more time outdoor, and maybe even take an early morning trip to a beach. One of my favorite summer tradition is drying fresh fruit for my family with my dehydrator. It's healthier than packaged snacks and everybody enjoys it. Now let's look at one of my favorite page, my monthly reflection. Planning isn't just about writing appointments. It's about asking yourself questions. What went well? What am I proud of? Which habits stay consistent? What should I improve? What should I simplify? Where did I lose focus? This is where real growth happens. For me, last month, the biggest challenge was healthy eating, and we traveled quite a bit, celebrated several occasions, and enjoyed some wonderful meals. And honestly, I enjoy every minute of it. I simply recognize what happened, learn from it, and get back to the right mindset. That's why I love reflecting every month. Many of us also watch my recent community video where I shared my honest thought about the recent Planner Perfect changes. If you haven't seen it yet, I leave a link below. I would love to hear your thoughts because so many of you have been on this journey with me. Since ending my subscription, I have also discovered several wonderful Etsy shops with beautiful stickers and artwork, and I'll link a few of my favorite below as well. For this week's spread, I decided to use some of my older Planner Perfect washi tapes and a sticker. I thought it was the perfect way to celebrate the 4th of July with lots of red, white, and blue. Every morning, I review my schedule, identify my top priority, and focus on one important task before everything else. That habit comes from one of my favorite book, One. It's an older book, but I still think the message is incredibly valuable. At the end of each day, I review what I accomplish, update my habits, and prepare for tomorrow. Those small daily review make a huge difference over the time. Thank you so much for spending a little planning with me today. I truly appreciate every one of you. If you enjoyed today's setup, I love for you to subscribe. We are over 500 subscribers now, and I'm incredibly thankful for every single one of you. In my next video, I'll be sharing 3 things I always schedule ahead of the time that makes daily decision making much easier. Until next time, happy planning, everyone. Bye.